All right, y'all, coming in hot. So there's a little topic that was going on, if y'all don't remember, a couple weeks ago. A guy named Jussie Smollett or something like that. Apparently he's some black guy. He's an actor on a show called Empire. Well, he said that he left the airport at 2 a.m. in Chicago one night and was walking to a subway and was jumped by two white men wearing ski masks, carrying around nooses, and they dumped bleach on him, beat him up, screaming MAGA. Well, the fake news takes this and runs with it. It's all you see. But now, there's nothing being said about this. Like they swept it under the rug. But I'm trying to bring this to light. What happened? I want to know, because the FBI, the local law enforcement, all of them said they couldn't corroborate this story. There's no proof of it happening. And the media they run with it for 2 weeks. Oh, these MAGA people. Oh, MAGA hats. Oh, they're trying to ban MAGA hats. I think it's the only reason they did it. And so I start to think. I start to build a profile. I'm like, okay, what kind of person hates our president enough to do this kind of thing just to smear their name? Hollywood actors. Hollywood actors. Yep, they've displayed every bit of reasoning why they would do something like this. I mean, we've seen it with a lot of them and things they've said and done about our president. So then I think, too, why would a black man, a rich black man, an actor, walk the streets of Chicago alone, where it is probably one of the highest cities for black-on-black violence in America? And I can't comprehend that. Why a Hollywood actor would tear out at 2 a.m. on the streets of Chicago, walking alone in a violent city like Chicago? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't add up either, okay? And then I think, too, Chicago was in a deep freeze at this time. I mean, your dogs would have died if they were outside and it was that cold. So this Hollywood elitist is walking around in this shit at 2 a.m.? And wait a minute. You mean to tell me that white guys are roaming the streets of Chicago at 2 a.m. in the freezing cold, in the middle of a deep freeze, with ski mask on and cups of bleach and nooses? They just running around the streets of Chicago. Man, give me a break. It smells like the biggest crock of shit, Hollywood made up bull crap I ever heard. So the FBI get in, like I said, local law enforcement, nobody can corroborate the story, they can't find any evidence. And boom, you don't hear about it. It's just like magic. But for 2 weeks, they tried to dadgum vilify Make America Great hat wearers and people who did MAGA or whatever. But that's another thing. Nobody runs around screaming MAGA. Look here. See that? I say it. I don't go around saying MAGA. I'm going to say something to Make America Great again. The only time I use MAGA is in a hashtag. And I'm not yelling out hashtags at people. So the whole story is complete bullshit, I think. And I called a guy a straight up liar and a phony. And it just seems like a ploy from the Hollywood elitist to try to do something to try to get the word MAGA or these MAGA hats deemed racist. Roll Tide, God bless. You're going to have to wake up earlier than that if you're going to get one over on us. Woo!